Say hi, guys. You, what's up, compadres? Yeah, live stream. Say hi. Hi, getting ready. Everybody getting ready for everything.
Free my dad. Yeah. So remember, anything you say, it's recorded.
It's recorded.
Is this being recorded?
Yeah.
All right.
On YouTube. So, especially while people are talking, you can hear everything. So.
They were supposed to say UC, but I grab you chair.
Hi, look at that. Hi.
Okay.
And our school had the dress code. So I wanted to wear
Hey, buddy, how you think the presentation gonna go, buddy? Guys, say hi. Live streaming.
It's delayed.
That's swaggy live stream.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, guys, can you share?
I know. Hi.
Hey. We got seats for y'all up front.
Okay. How are you?
Good. Looks like we got some space. It's all right, we can fix that issue. Y'all just take a chair. Anywhere you want to sit. I'm gonna pull these other two chairs over here so So grab a chair and let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hearing and one from Mr. Parker. So.
Do you need some more from the other?
Yes, we can grab one in the corner. Y'all mind getting closer? All We're waiting just a moment. I'll be honest, my vice principal and one Carrie. Office as soon as she gets here on time. We will be starting on time because the kids have to be let go on time. We're very excited. I promise you that. Right now, all the technology is working, so life is good.
We hope it stays that way.
We actually use here. fact, they actually did a prelim. We had a scholarship person from Tennessee Tech, and they worked with your engineering, so he said, show them what we were doing, and they were really impressed. So they didn't even get to see the presentation. So
It was a professor from Tennessee Tech, and she had worked for a
Yeah, all the phone.
anyway, that was serendipity this morning.
Yeah.
What time is it this morning? You want me to listen? We'll have some of our classes because of the size, it's regular space, have testing. And so we have our presenters here and outside. They'll be watching this via YouTube, and then it'll be saved on YouTube for posterity.
You see Eduardo here,
He's our cameraman.
live streaming to a private YouTube.
So, if you see him moving about, he's doing his job.
Okay.
You'll talk to your kids for a minute and then you're ready to start.
I think she is. Let's hear from her. She's a pretty busy lady, so she travels all over the country. So hopefully she'll be here. But I know our assistant. But here you go. We already went. We were in St. Louis last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we didn't win, but that's it was okay. We got there, and it was only our second year going. So it was our first year making it to the World Championships. So there were 640 teams there, and we so 640 other teams from Japan, India, all over the world. Yeah. And we took 10 kids, and based on the size that we did,
Okay, great. Guys, this is Elaine Martin. This is our vice principal. Hello. Nice to meet you. Great high school. Elaine was a community person before, so I thought she really nice. Okay, if Carrie comes, we'll just let her slide in. But we're going to go ahead and start. Everybody ready? Yes. All right. Everybody ready back here? Are we go? Praise the Lord. Guys, we're really excited to have you here. We really want you to see what students can do, being given the opportunity to work in real world situations. Things that you're going to see. We're at two. We have got a weekly page that I think is extraordinary. We have developed from scratch a computerized game using code. A commercial that you may use businesses. We have got ideas for how to really do this downtown and get people excited going with a solar tree. I'm not going to say much more about that. We have, I hate to say, 3D printed. And if you're listening in the back, we are still trying to work on some prototyping for our 3D print on some of these models. We've decided and made some ideas about bricks that you could sell and cost assessment on what those would be. We've actually got an idea of how to make a lighted night and day walkway from Warner Park to the kiosk area where we think it ought to be. And so people would go there as tourists. We mapped this and gave plans on how you could actually come as a tourist and make this an actual place that people want to come to. And and I'm not going to spoil Evan Stunder, but the design we think you should put the solar panel in to the advertisers from the air. So I'm just here, Mr. Baggy's here, we were just, I'll be honest, coaches in this perspective. It was the kids who did it all, and I'm gonna hand it over to our one. Michaela, would you lead us off? Okay, would you mind, Mr. Baggy?
All right, good morning. I'm Michaela Curley, and I'm actually a junior here at Irvine High School. And my business is actually on the backup page. You can scroll down. Right here, you'll see some facts about solar energy on our homepage. Scroll up some more. And a little information about the project itself. Just scroll down. Our benefits and how you can get involved and see the solar workplaces and things. We'll learn more about those later. And what I really want to bring your attention to here is at the bottom of our homepage, which will be our slogan and our logo. Our logo actually is an original design in language. And our community becoming empowered exchange is really the embodiment of the entire project. We want to move forward and promote solar energy. All right, our energy page will learn about energy empires and as well as you want to see there are some buttons here. They can lead you to pages that tell you why it's important to know about energy empires and how to use the kilowatt meters, which you'll learn more about that as well later on. Scroll down. Here you'll see some information about the solar technology. If you scroll down some more, you'll learn even more. There's actually downloadable PowerPoint and smart ideas, which you'll actually get to see. Right here is the solar tree and the ski. You want to look at more. This is a picture of what it would look like. We want to put these in these locations as well. Scroll down, please. On our kiosk page is a brief description of what it is and some of the things that you'll see actually on our kiosk back there. Scroll down. The slideshow, just a couple of pictures to show you some of the work that went into it, and the final part, which you'll actually see way back here in the back. If you'll go to the page, please. And here you'll see a description of the game as well, who made the game and how to play the game. And if you scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see the actual game. You'll have a little right into that a little later on. And you'll go to the company's involved page, please. And scroll down. Here you'll see some contact information and where you're located, but also I'll mention you just here little snippets of information that is put about EPB and PBL. And if you have any questions or suggestions or concerns about this, feel free to make those known. Our community is already benefiting from having the most advanced smart grid in the United States, said EPB President and CEO Carol Cruz. Thanks to our partnership with TVA, Solar Care will give our area the opportunity to benefit from a community-based renewable source of energy. This solar project is the EPB Power Generation Project. Those who are interested in learning more are invited to call the number here to be added to the contact list for future updates. Right, if you click the TVA button, scroll down. Again, we have information. And TVA has started programs such as Green Power Providers and the Solar Solutions Initiative to encourage widespread solar power production throughout the valley. We've opened 87 megawatts of solar capacity to support our green power mix and demonstrate our commitment to this project. Scroll down. And here you'll see this page, and I'll let you here explain more about this.
I'm Evan Busham. I'm also here at Irvine High School. I made this map to show the most direct pathway that tourists would probably want to take to see the kiosk and what we're doing. And the kiosk right here, we actually designed this to fit most solar panels in it. But if you wanted to, you can put it in the shape of maybe Tennessee, or more specifically, a choo-choo train shape for the Chattanooga choo-choo, advertising Chattanooga. And I handed all that in OSM and in this Keys class, GIS. We deal with mapping, and this is what I did in there. And we hope that tourists can come and see that. And, come here and chat with you. I'll turn it over.
Right up to those who the lesson plans page. Scroll down. On this page, we actually have a total of 6 lesson plans, and you'll see pictures here, also downloadable files. Also, the name of the lesson plans, if you scroll down some more to see age groups, and a brief description of what these actually are. You'll scroll down there. You'll learn more about these later on. And at this time, I'll be introducing Dave and Green, who work on the physical details building.
Hello, I'm Green. You hear everything. This is Amanda. She's also a singer. We started with this group is leading our kiosk. They have multiple drafts trying to find the best way to present to the public. First, we started with like a paper drawing of the kiosk, and we designed to try to call us out and see what can go on the kiosk. Then we made a paper manual so we can see how it will look on up and stuff and things like that. Then we come behind. We made the physical that Jack and all of them made, and we were they'll talk about it later and how it's made and what they put on it and all the information on it. And yeah, that's our first model.
What they don't tell you is things in one piece. They went from design to physical model in one period.
And I will turn it over to Jack and Gary.
Welcome. I'm Jackson Walker.
I'm a slide off or on.
I'm a senior here at Red Bank High School, and this is the back of the kiosk. We can't really show y'all because it's around the fall. To be quite honest,
Very heavy.
it's very heavy. And what we've done to the back is that we purchased a watt inverter. What this does is this basically runs the whole kiosk. This allows every piece of technology and everything that's hooked up to this kiosk to work. You can see you have a power strip here, which is plugged into this, which is connected to a battery. Battery is it basically powers this and allows everything and conducts and flows and makes it work. Basically, this is just the most basic thing for it to operate.
What's the part of the backboard?
Oh, it's run by Apple TV.
And it's solar.
And it's, the solar cells, you can actually, Mr. Bagby, could you show them? It's operated by solar panels. So you put the heat lamps up there just for inside, but when you take it outside, when it's outside on the streets and for everybody to see, and it'll be operated through the solar cell. And now I'm going to turn the direction towards Mr. Jackson Hatch, who's going to explain the whole function of
Now,
the PBL.
in this part, I'm gonna let everybody get up, because it's not no fun looking this far away, so let's all go over there.
Yay.
Come on, get close, we don't bite, and we all shower.
We have this run off Apple TV, and on this TV it contains our website on Weebly, which has various features that involve solar technology. And right here is our game, Solar Infinity, and right here it'll just show you what the game looks like and how to play and everything. Right here, even the TV is run off solar power, which is connected to the battery in the background.
Would you guys like to play the game?
Sure.
The games are up here on the laptop.
Okay. I'm gonna let the, Tori, can you come up and? Yes, on the computers.
On the Chromebox here.
Oh, Chromebooks?
Yep.
Yeah, it's up front. Okay, great. You may have to share. We didn't expect this many people, but that's okay. Tori can go up there, Jack. good?
It's a pretty cool game. I mean, it's not the most advanced game like you see nowadays, but we tried our best to make it cool. So what you do is that you're a solar panel, and you're trying to collect these solar panels in the sun to operate, correct?
Use the arrows
And you'll use the arrow keys to go through and
to the next.
which trying to get the portal, which is the next level.
The little thing circling.
Oh, okay, I'm so close to the portal yet.
I'm gonna get back to that time.
All right.
So the object of the game is to actually.
Yeah, and the outlines of each level have different things that affect solar panels. So this level will be clouds, the clouds will block. So cool. Yeah, it's not.
It's okay, I'll go back in. There you go. You go
And if
back
you
in.
die, you die.
So the object of the game is to avoid the things that would prevent solar from actually the solar power from reaching, collecting the sunlight. So each level has different things, configured clouds.
Where you can restart.
It'll keep going. It's just a little slow.
Okay.
There you go.
This game has been designed via Game Salad, and the students did all of the designing, and it's been embedded into the website.
Looks like red.
The HTML
Red,
code.
And
Yeah, it's really sensitive sometimes.
hands.
It took the designer ourselves, but it took us a long time to even get through. So.
That's great.
She doesn't tell you, if you'll look back here, Tori, these guys did the coding and all three of them worked, but she was the brainchild on the design of how this happens.
Yeah, she made everything.
And she made it as if I had trouble with it, but this could be 2 through 10-year-olds. So she is the design genius on this.
Well, anybody can play it, but.
The way it's designed, it can be released on Android, on.
Great. Okay, we do have a little bit more on the kiosk. You can feel free to look, or you may get up or sit there. Gary, I'm gonna let you take over the rest of the kiosk.
So over here, all the green you see, this over here is going to explain about the community solar, where the electricity comes from, how the electricity is made, and the solar, how the solar panels make the electricity. It also explains who funded it, which is the EPB and TVA, which started the whole community. And on this side, down the, over here on this side, it's just showing the new technology that we have and what the energy vampires are. And the energy vampires are the little things like chargers and computer chargers that you guys use that it's secretly electricity and makes your bill like crazy bills. And also explains the solar affinity. It's a little game that that they created, like, and it's the TV over here is gonna explain and it's gonna show how it's how you guys play it. To Jackson, think. You already did? We are. All right, okay. Yeah, I covered it.
Looks like we're about to go to our business plan, and y'all are already up, so just, Jalen?
Well, we solar farm business plan. We made a brochure that can go like in a chat, what a Chattanooga choo-choo, what a charter buses are. So when tourists come, they can know what's happening in Chattanooga recently and stuff like that. It was made by Cameron that's on the computer. And it's telling you where the solar panels are to be, where they're located. It's more about the solar trees, the solar bricks. And we made a business card with EPB and TVA's information on there. And people can take one and try to contact y'all about new things and stuff like that. And over here, the kiosk board, where I started when I was explaining first, I had the brainstorm that. Then I got the draft with Mr. Brown, one of the lead drafters in the school, and we got to put stuff together and figure stuff out. Then got that. Then I sold bricks. Buy a brick by purchasing a brick to pave the way for green life in Chattanooga. You are the good community and make a difference in their children's lives by showing them that brings them to you. You add the solar to the solar farmer. And these are the solar bricks. And that's what she was talking about earlier, that you can buy a solar brick and it'll be a path leading to the kiosk board designed on the front. And we had some from 50 to 300. And we have little ones like this that be $50 if you with your name on it to know that you sponsored us and stuff like that. And you this is our class names on it, but we have big ones with the solar light coming, so when at nighttime, just blow up and stuff like that. Then we have the solar trees, what she was talking about earlier. We should put these down in Chattanooga, so when tourists come, they have a place to sit and stuff like that, if they want to charge the phone, because it'll match the art that's already down there and stuff like that, and so it'll fit right in with the solar tree. And we have, I think, 5 locations we should put them. Coolidge Park, by EPB, where else?
Aquarium.
The Aquarium, and Hunter Museum, and the Chattanooga Choo Choo. All big tourists, we all go, our families go, but people normally go every day on a day-to-day basis. And these were our solar trees, would be like, and these are the prototypes.
Then y'all gonna have to follow.
Then here's our class, our EDB class 2016 solar medallion. This is made up of research, which in this key class. We put the leaf in the middle to show that we're going green, that Chattanooga is going green, that we have a lot of energy, and that solar energy is important to us. And if you look on it, when you go back, we have little medallions for y'all that show that this is really important to us, and the EPB on the side. And then this is what Evan was explaining earlier about from there to Warner Park with the solar plants. And then here's our commercial. And Sam Livingston will tell y'all about that.
Okay, can we turn the lights off so we can see the commercial?
Let your community to the power of change. Here we see a photon of light leaving the sun. This energy is on its way to lighting your house. Solar panels convert rays to the sun, lighting electrons in the cells. They're excited by the photons from the rays. Now, the electricity is ready to use. This provides tons of educational opportunities all throughout Hamilton County schools, thanks to the GIG. Together, with your help, we can work to keep Chattanooga green and make sure the only thing we leave behind are our footprints. Let your community become power.
Okay, I'm gonna let Sam and his friend
This commercial was done in a week. We asked Wagner, so what can they do for a project? We're not even this bad. And they said, oh, Miss Keith called, and she said she needed help on a commercial. I said, oh, I love Miss Keith. I said, that's what you're interested in doing. So we went down there, and she said, oh, this is due May 5th. Okay. So this is a lot more interesting. So this got done 20 minutes ago.
So, we have no idea about any of this stuff. It's interesting. I learned a lot doing it, but I still am blindsided by it. But you notice I said the VIG, well, probably on things. But so if you imagine this like a rough draft, it took us a lot of work, but we have the outline now, and we could even improve it. The green screen took forever to develop the leaf shot. Miss Keith, I'm sorry, that wasn't exactly what you had in mind, but did what I could.
Well, as I said, I've never done a storyboard for a commercial. They've never worked with me on a commercial. It was an interesting adventure all the way through.
There are so many things even, I mean, I'm in media like half the day, so I learned so much more on this. I can green screen like the crap out of the video now. I was saying like hours after school. So.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
As I said, we did not know till 20 minutes ago that the commercial was even going to be in the presentation. Okay?
Yeah.
Jalen, we're coming up, they're going to bring it on. So.
All right, my name is DeMarcus Clark. I am a senior here at Red Bank High School. This is Amanda McClendon. She's also a senior here at Red Bank High School. What we did, like a part of this project, basically focused on energy. We got the idea from basically like the third world countries that don't really have electricity, don't like basically how, you know, like how you see people houses made out of wood and all these kind of different stuff. So basically, the idea was to fill up a bottle with bleaching water to put light, sorry, that would come from the sun if it was outside. So what we did was we built a black box, spray painted it. We put a hole right there so that y'all would be able to see the light when we show it. But it was basically to represent idea that they already had, and we was just trying to make it better, like find out a better way to do it, and it includes the 3D printing as well. A lot of the complaints and stuff that they had about this was like, when it rained, it might leak in the house or something. We were just sitting there. So over the weeks, over the courses, we decided to make different prototypes to go around it, to basically, like these right here were basically seal it. So you would take, this is one of our prototypes right here. It didn't quite fit, but you would take the top part and set it on top, and then because it would be inside of a house, this right here wouldn't be on there, you'd be inside, but you would take the bottom part and basically screw it up to keep it locked in place and keep the rain from going in. This right here is also one of the prototypes that we had. This one right here, I think was this the last one that they just made? Okay, yeah, so this one right here was the one that actually worked. Wow, to come up, because it's crazy. So like I said, like you just put the top part on the top, and then you're gonna put the bottom piece on the bottom and lock it in place. This right here was also this was the first prototype that we actually started off with. This was made to basically like represent the roof that will go across the top of the house. So you had like, we had more sheets than this. This is template 7. So
it was spaced out to measure like how many bottles you need to like light up the room.
Yeah, and how far you space.
Yeah, how far apart they need to be. And with this 10 mils of bleach and water, it gives 55 watts of light into a house that was outside.
Okay, and then we can show you, like, because we inside, we had to use phones with the flashlight to represent as the sun outside. Okay, so basically, like, as the sun will be shining down, like, y'all can look on the inside and see how much light it gives off just in this little space. So if you imagine having more of these going around the house, and then from the amount, the difference would be way more different than what just this little light right here that y'all were seeing.
And we came up with the idea of sending these prototypes, well, we don't send them like how to explain this? Through the emails, every school that has a 3D printer in Hamilton County, we'll send that and they would print it off and we could box it up and send it to the Peace Corps so they can send it to third world countries and they can get to know about this idea. Yeah.
When we get it perfect, we will send the whole shebang and anybody can print them off. And I think it'd be a wonderful thing for Hamilton County schools to pull together their 3D printing resources on a day and then send it to one group that actually needs them. I think that'd be really fabulous on our part.
Wow. All right, I think next is the 3D printing, and that would be, what's the second person? All right,
she's coming.
Good morning, my name is Margarita Boizo. I am a senior here at Riddick High School. This group is creating a lesson plan of items. Energy vampire, a kilowatt meter, which is in front of you, the item. Carbon footprint, solar cells, fixing solar lights, and making solar panels cheap. Kilowatt meters and energy vampires. The kilowatt meter is used to show how simple it is to save power in your house by showing the amount of power that is being used. We will educate people on power saving, as well as reducing unneeded electronic usage. We'll also be teaching them about energy vampires and how to lessen. This is the kilowatt meter. It is very simple to use. How many watts do you think the lamp uses?
15.
15? I don't know, let's find out. Right? It's very, as I said earlier, it's very easy to use. You would, a little nightlight, for example, you would plug this into the wall, and then you would plug the nightlight into the front of this, and then you'd be able to, just by being able to see how many voltage it uses, you could click the volts button, or to find out how many amps it uses, you click the amp button, and then the watts. It's very, like I said, it's fairly easy to use. To tell if something in your house is an energy vampire, you would normally turn off the light in a dark room, and anything that has a red dot on it is an energy vampire. And while usually stuff is turned off and plugs into this, it uses half of the energy than it normally would when it's turned on. So now we go to Caleb, Tate, and Nick for the 3. Thank you.
I think Nick's gonna talk about his first, and I'm gonna ask y'all to get up because I think over here. So.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Holiday-Elser, and I will be talking to you guys about the 3D prints and process that went into making them. A lot of the designing for 3D printing is mainly trial and error. You get the basic idea, and then you keep on tweaking it to making changes until you finally have a prototype that works. And the best example of this actually comes with the holder for the solar Coke bottle. And as you can see here, this first prototype was way too small for me to use. So we sized it up and then this, but due to an error in the 3D printer, the hole was not made here and we had some sizing issues. But we then went to this prototype, which had the holes, but still was not quite the right size. And as you can see, the holes were not quite aligned, so we wouldn't be able to walk. We kept on trying until we got what will hopefully be a working prototype. But you never know until it's done printing.
How long did each print take?
Each print takes about 10 hours. Yeah, that's why you can see wow, it's kind of hard. And you have to be patient with the 3D printing process. The project that we worked on was actually to be part of the kiosk. And to mount one of our, not a computer, in this case, one of our Chromebooks, onto the kiosk. That's our
a phone modem that you can hang on the wall, whatever, and you place your phone on it, and you can actually connect it to a solar charger. So it could probably be like, I don't know, some outdoor kiosk somewhere, just hang it up there, you place your phone on it, put a charger to it, and it's connected to a solar charger, charge your phone on it. Same thing, I'm gonna ask y'all to get up and come follow me to the kiosk.
Club leader.
I have two models right here that I've worked on for quite some time now. They are, in a brief description, energy readers. Both vice versa to each other. One reads how much energy is being used, one reads how much energy is being gained. You can see here the colors, green, yellow, orange, and red. They are color coordinated to each other to where, and let's say this one's a person that reads how much energy is being used. It would go green, yellow, orange, and then red would be in the middle. Red would be like a crisis mode, meaning that it needs to be monitored, it needs to change so that much energy is not being used. And then green would show like a really good amount of energy is being used. And then as it goes up, it just comes down to crisis mode. Yellow being an average amount and orange being above average. Now, like I said, the second model is vice versa to the first model, meaning that the green will be in the middle and the red will be at the bottom. Red will show that not much energy is being used and that the solar farms are not, they're just not getting energy. And it would go back up, red, orange, yellow, green, and orange would be about average, yellow would be a little above average, but green will be like a perfect amount of energy is being used or being gained from the solar farms. And I'm not quite sure.
Do you guys have any questions for us?
If you see, as I said, we finally turned off our model because it does take 10 hours, so we could hear us. We can see we're still trying to perfect 3D printing and what we want to do about this. It is an interesting process, but it is an all-day process. You start in the class period, you may have to leave it all night, and then you go, oops, that didn't work. While we're up, the solar walkway.
This is the template for this walkway. We made it a sun to represent the solar energy and everything, and then we made these raise the sun bigger for like north, south, east, and west. And this is what it looks like after we colored it in home. And colored it outside too. And this is what it looks like outside. So that's pretty cool. And what we wanted to do was color in glow-in-the-dark paint around the brown parts so that you could find it. And we wanted to put it around near the Warner Park Zoo and then to the solar farm so you could find it over there.
Thanks, God. Okay, guys? Yeah, I think. Do you want us to turn the light on? Or not? Y'all never have technical issues, do you? No, y'all are all perfect.
Can you just pull up the website and go to there? I think it's for the future. It's the website.
Look at Gmail.
His Gmail is.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Put it in.
Technical difficulties.
Yay!
Yay!
The clouds.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the light off.
Right there. Okay, hello, my name is Cameron. I'm a junior here at Redbank High School, and we've been looking at is doing now and what we can do in the present. But I wanted to see what the future will look like, what the next breakthroughs are going to be, and how we use files. So the first thing we have here is MIT Soft Rocker. MIT Soft Rocker. It's just basically a lot like the solar tree. You can just hang around with it, plug up your phone, and just chill. Once again, we have the solar trees, and the next one. Solar trees are a mixture of art and practicality. They're a large piece of art that resembles a tree with solar panels on it. They normally have plugs around the base, along with chairs, so you can sit down and charge your phone. Thing which I really like is the flexible solar panels. They're useful if you have to put like a solar panel on a not flat surface, which a lot of surfaces aren't flat, and that's just going to be really good. You have solar roof shingles. A lot of people don't like the look of solar panels on roofs, which is one of the reasons they don't like get it. But you can go to a specific website and find where they will sell you shingles that are solar panels themselves. One that I like a lot is transparent solar panels. They are basically what it says. It's just a transparent solar panel, so you can put skylights, windows, just pretty much anything and get energy from it. The world is really covered in water, and I think that's really wasted space. So if we were to go into the ocean and just say, put down a huge solar farm, I think that'd be a great idea for using that space. Okay, perovskite panels. They were discovered around 2 years ago, and over that time, they have the breakthrough in technology with it and efficiency has been unmatched by any other solar panel technology. It is both more efficient and costs less than normal solar panels. Super solar benches are a lot like the MIT rocker or the solar tree. They're putting them in a few big cities around the United States, and you can go to their website and look at what they are and what they want. The last but not least, there's solar roadways. The idea is we could replace the roads in the United States with solar panels. That way, we could use that space for making energy. A lot of people don't like this idea because one, it's going to be expensive. But as far as like annoying potholes that they never fix, they could take out the one hex and put in another one easily. Also, they would create heat, which would keep snow off of the roads. You wouldn't have to ice roads every time. So go to the presentation.
Okay, we found this all.
I'll be showing you another page, here on the website. You've seen a lot of what we've done and basically just the end result. And you've heard a little bit about some of the statistics. Well, this is most of what we've done. This is our contribution here, how we felt about the project, and a lot of, just pictures and things about how we got to the end result you see here. Just for like a little bit. This is who we are. We are the power of change for the slogan that we had in the beginning. And we're helping our community to learn about the benefits of this resource and how it can benefit our Earth. We want to move our community forward, and we want to change so that people think it's solar. Not a lot of people know a whole lot about it. And we're just regular high school students, and we just want to make a difference. Stay curious to see who we are in classes. You can scroll down and see a bunch of pictures. You see pictures of some of us working on the project. A little slideshow here with the solar lights and things. And above that, you can actually see the student, picture of all the students working. But you can see the slideshow here. Yeah. See the structure of the presentation, and you're seeing the solar walkway and the 3 solar lights. Here are just a couple of documents that show some of the ideas, some of our thinking process go on similar. You have to see our little storyboard, and as I said earlier, the commercial for Spellbound is on there as well. If you start on even further, we'll have some interviews here. What do you think they're going to think? Not just the students who work on the project, but other students around the school and other teachers. These are just a few of the thoughts that we have.
What's your name?
Amani.
What are you working on?
We're working on the kiosk design and we're putting razzle on there, but we're focusing on like how girls could be into like solar power, and we found purses that have solar panels in them. We can like put stuff in there and have a charge, and we have solar panel chargers that go on windows. You can charge your phone. We're looking at platter.
Is there anything you've learned over the past week about solar?
I used to just think what goes on top of the sun of the houses and stuff. I know you actually like putting stuff on shoes that roll.
What's your idea of solar? What's like your opinion on it?
I think it's good. It's way better than just wasting electricity and paying for wedding.
Is there anything that what have y'all been working on? Like, what have y'all done? Like, what have y'all completed in your project?
We've made what is it called? You know? I don't know. A smaller version of the kiosk. Like we built it with paper and stuff. It's up there. Yeah, we modeled.
Okay, last question. How do you think solar energy is going to be in the future?
I think it's going to be part of it.
Yeah, we got a lot about how we felt about this project, and it was frustrating at sometimes because there's a lot of new stuff that none of us had ever seen before and ever done before. Like it's really for me. I know I've never made a website before. It's kind of difficult. I spent a lot of time trying to get it to look halfway decent and putting all this on there. You know, it's just crazy. Like I said earlier, putting the commercial on there last minute, just a few minutes before you got here, when I got the commercial on there. So yeah, it was a struggle, and you know, we got a result here. And I thank you guys for coming and listening to our presentation.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm of this group that has worked so hard. We had any idea about a business plan. This is our version of a business plan. We hope there's something that you can use. And we're all now excited about seeing the solar farm when it gets to be accomplished. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to try to answer anything you can ask.
Well, I don't have any questions, but I just wanted to say that you guys should be really, really proud of all your hard work and what you've come up with in such a short time. And I think I give my hats off to you guys for doing this and stepping outside your comfort level and really putting a lot of effort into this project. So from EPB to you guys, we want to say thank you a lot. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. The kids did 3D print you a medallion as a remembrance of this. They are also going to get one, so this is something for you to take.
And that was a great job, very comprehensive in what you covered. And I assume when you started, didn't have, I think I heard several of you say, didn't have a lot of experience around even the aspects of a website or some of these pieces, but I assume that translates and you didn't have a lot of experience around what solar power was or others as well. I frankly had never heard of the solar lights, but what a great thing to make us realize how fortunate we are here as well. So,
like you said, this is so refreshing. This is so great to get outside of our own walls and come and see what great thoughts are coming along. And this is real world. I mean, what you all have built is a real world business plan. You put so many pieces together that a lot of plans don't even have. I mean, you took it from beginning, from concept all the way to a real model. So congratulations, this is a real life project that I think has legs, and you've done a great job with the whole thing. So thank you very much.
It's great. I mean, I am floored by y'all's creativity, and just the end product is so impressive. It's really impressive. And also, every single one of you presented so well. You really did. These employees, like subject matter experts, and I'm really impressed. I don't even know how to convey to you how impressed I am by the level of work that you guys have put forward. And also how thankful and flattered I am they all chose EPB. That's wonderful. Like that really, Katie said, was wonderful to come here and be with you guys today. And also just how much you obviously care about our community and the environment is really refreshing. And I'm just excited to see what kind of future you're going to build for our community. Wonderful.
Yeah, and I was struck by your creativity and also the detail of your thought. I love like the clamps to put the Chromebook onto the display and all those different angles. I lead marketing for EPB, and so I'm in touch to see if we can pull some of you guys in on some of that stuff. So, and the guys that did the video so quickly, I don't know if you're involved in our City Street program, but I'd love to get you involved if you're not.
I'll say that Dana Bailey called me, I don't know, it's been months ago now, and said, I don't know, she sent me this little synopsis of the solar share program and said, I just wondered if there was any way, to think about partnering. I was like, yes. And we had this long conversation about what it would look like and how, and I said, we don't need to worry about what it looks like. We just need to let you guys figure out what it looks like. And when you did, and I couldn't have imagined all this stuff. So I think that's a lesson learned for our whole community, with partners like UB you guys will always amaze us. We see the opportunities to do that. But I really want to give a huge shout out to Miss Keith and to Mr. Magby over there, because I think you would agree with me when I say that, right? They were also a driving force behind what you're able to do. So I don't know, this is just what education should be. So I just been a grin for a while.
Gary, I'll piggyback off what you said, and it's teacher appreciation week, but you guys are incredible. There's no doubt about that. But when you look at what you had at your fingertips, that you guys have access to, and most people don't have access to it. And number two, it wasn't here 2 years ago. I would put these two against anybody in the county in terms of grant writing. When they want something, they don't ask us for it. They just say, will you sign off on this grant? And they go get it. So, we've got great teachers, and I think what you said, this is what it needs to look like across the county. This is problem-based learning at its best. I don't know that you guys even know what that means, but you mentioned it's real world, it's real life. This is a problem or a solution to a problem that a company has and the city has, and it's pretty impressive to see. But I do want to shout out to Mr. Bagby and Ms. Keith. You guys amaze me more and more each year. So great job.
Can I actually have the themselves to my students? They don't do it. Carrie, would you tell them who you are?
Yeah, I'm Carrie Randolph. I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Innovation for the school district.
I'm Kelvin Boyd. I work in the marketing department with Jed. I'm also AKA Professor Gigawatt. I go out to schools in the community, and that's how I hear a little bit about life.
You're just gonna get demerit if you didn't.
He was actually in disguise. He does that sometimes, kind of like Superman. Disguises back and forth between Kelvin and Professor Gigawatt. I'm David Wade, president of EPB.
I'm Katie Esposith. I'm the Vice President of Product Development, so I am thrilled to hear your ideas and think about what it could be for the future.
Olivia, and I'm the Director of Environmental Stewardship and Community at EPB.
And I'm Judd Marson, VP of Marketing.
Guys, are you surprised who you just, I didn't tell you who you're gonna present. Y'all all ran. I think class has actually switched over. Am I right? Is the bell sound?
No, that was
No, not yet.
Just 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay. I don't want them to be late.
They're fine, give them a chance to talk.
Why don't y'all get up and actually talk to each other? Y'all get up, talk to my kids get up.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? It's all good?
Good job.
Good job, Mr.
You got in there.
Yeah, it's tired now, but I got it.
We really did not know.
You did a great job.
Yeah,